Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Achakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Alright. So this lesson will be pertaining to how, in a sense, not in a sense, but in truly, Yahushai will bring a better kingdom than the one that Solomon established. Okay? So let's go into it. Lord willing, this will be edifying. And ultimately, this is what we're looking for. A kingdom where dwelleth righteousness. Okay? An earth where dwelleth righteousness. It says here in Luke 11:31, the queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with the man of this generation, and condemn them, for she came from the utmost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, a greater than Solomon is here. Okay, and Yahushua was speaking of himself. Okay, and what makes Yahushua greater than Solomon is the fact that in that lifetime he did not sin. Okay, and at his return, Yahushua will establish a kingdom that will be established forever. Okay, let me see. It says here in 2 Samuel 7:12, and when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed. And that's, I believe, the prophet Samuel speaking unto David, okay, prophesying about the kingdom to come. Okay, so again, 2 Samuel 7:12, and when thy days shall be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, speaking of Solomon, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. Okay, and we know that in that time Solomon's kingdom came to an end. Okay, after Solomon passed, after Solomon slept with his fathers, the kingdom was rent. Okay, the kingdom was divided between the kingdom of the northern tribes and the southern tribes. Okay, most predominantly the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel. There was a separation. Okay, and from there was the downfall. Okay, it only spiraled downwards from there to the point where both kingdoms were led into captivity even unto this day. Okay, but again, the kingdom. So why does it speak about a kingdom that shall be established forever? Okay, that speaks about when Yahushua returns and will establish righteousness on the earth. Okay, he will establish his kingdom based off wisdom. Okay, as it says, wisdom. Okay, wisdom bring it to a kingdom. It says here in Wisdom of Solomon 6, and I'll start at 17 to get the bigger picture. So it says here, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline. Speaking of wisdom, you want to be wisdom, you have to be disciplined. Okay, you have to just the fact that you mortify the flesh, that goes into discipline. Okay, because you abstain from the things that give you pleasure. Okay, the things that you delight in, so that you can strive and grow in the spirit. Okay, so that you can fortify your spirit and get closer unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, and the care of discipline is love. Okay, and love is the keeping of her laws. Okay, wisdom is the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, and to depart from evil, that is understanding. Okay, by keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, you're showing that you understand that there is nothing better than to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption, and incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High. Because again, what is the adverse? Okay, what's the contrary? What is the reverse of of incorruption is so like what is the reverse of corruption? Okay, it's perfection. Okay, when something is perfect, it cannot be corrupted, and that is exactly what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is. Okay, he is perfection itself. It says even the word was purged 7 times, perfectly purged. Okay, Yahushai is perfect. Okay, he was made perfect through sufferance. Okay, as it says, the captain of our faith was made perfect through sufferance, just as we're going through that same process in this time, awaiting on his return, and during and facing our own adversity, tribulation, and trials, so that we can be found faithful and worthy once Yahushua returns and we can obtain salvation. Okay, so that incorruption is synonymous to perfection. Okay, so by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, that makes you closer unto the Most High, because the Most High is perfect. Be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. All right. So verse 20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom, so the desire of discipline, okay, and the keeping of the law, and being perfect as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that desire, okay, bring it to a kingdom. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the earth, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. Okay? And as it says, no kingdom to this point, okay, has been established forever. Why? Because of wickedness. Okay, wisdom was not respected at some point in time pertaining to these even these heathenistic kingdoms. No, they don't even think about it. They don't know how to reign. Okay, they have been established just to fall at one point. Okay, Israel was supposed to be ruling forever. Okay, but again, that was all according to the Lord's will. Okay, because we as a people, we all fell short from the glory of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai by following after idols. Okay, by breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, see, we all fallen short. All right, so that's the reason why all these calamities, slavery, all these evils came upon us, because of our disobedience. Okay, because as it says in Baruch, if you had not forsaken the fountain of wisdom, you would have dwelt in peace forever, and that peace would have made a rulership over the other nations. And that's a part of the blessings. Okay, if you obeyed the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you would have been the head and not the tail. Okay, these nations would have been submitted to us, just as the time of Solomon. Okay, forever. Okay, and that's what Yahushua will bring to the earth. Okay, righteous order. Okay, not only righteousness, but also righteous order, as it says. He will the people. I forget how to. Lord will, I'll find it. People. I believe it's in Sirach. Order people. Here we go. It says here, Wisdom of Solomon 8. And I'll start at, let me see, verse 9, and I'll jump. It says here, therefore I purpose to take her to me to live with her, knowing that she would be a counselor of good things and comfort in grief, in cares and griefs, pertaining unto wisdom again. Verse 13, moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality. Okay. And how do you obtain immortality? By abstaining from sin. Okay. Because death is the wages of sin is death. To obtain immortality means that you're not subject to sin anymore. Okay. That's the only reason that decay comes through your body. Okay, that you face that corruption is because of sin. Okay, as it says, man was created, the Israelite men were created to be the representation of the Lord's immortality, but because of sin, Adam died. Okay, Adam was the first the first intentions when the Lord created Adam was not for him to die. Okay, he was supposed to live forever. Okay, you see. But again, this is going to happen through Yahushai, as he has overcome death by not sinning. Okay. He's the first one that broke the algorithm. Okay. He's the only one that could have broke the algorithm, and now through him, that's our cheat code in a sense to overcome death as well through our faith. Just as Yahweh quickened whomever he will, Yahweh Shai also now has that power to quicken whosoever he will. And that goes unto those that believe in him. It says, those that believe in me, to them will I give life everlasting. Okay? So that's why you have to endure until the end. Keep your faith strong and remain fervent for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, even unto his return. Okay? Even unto death. Okay? So, moreover, by means of her, I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. I shall set the people in order, and the nations shall be subject unto me. Okay, that's a part of what Yahushua will come to do at his return. Order the hierarchy on the earth, starting with Yahweh. Under Yahweh would be himself, Yahushai, and under Yahushai would be the 144,000 elect. Okay, and after that would be the Israelites, under the government body, okay, which would be headed by again Yahushai. Okay. And so again, that's why he's one of his purpose is to come and establish order on the earth, not only in the sense that he's gonna implement the law, statutes, and commandments on the earth, but he'll also set order among the nations. Okay, set a sort of structure and hierarchy, so that there's no dissimulation or wickedness going on, you know, in that sense. Okay. And that's another thing too. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, is going to put down all the idols. Okay. That's one thing. That was the downfall of Solomon. Not the woman, not per se the woman, but it's really the fact that he hearkened unto the woman, just as Adam did. Okay. The woman did not, there was nothing wrong with the woman. Okay, the problem was that the woman caused him to sin. Okay, there wasn't a problem that Adam was with Eve, because the Lord said it's not good for man to be alone. Okay, that's not the problem that Solomon had multiple wives. The problem was when he hearkened unto them to follow after idols. Okay, because idolatry is the beginning of evil. Okay, as it says. Okay. As it says, it was the beginning of his downfall. As soon as he started worshiping unto idols and doing all this sorts of madness, that was the downfall of Israel. Okay, so let's bring it out. It says here, let me see. Let's see. It says here, 1 King 1 and 11. So like 1 King 11 and 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women. Okay, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart for after their gods. Okay, Solomon clave unto these in love. Okay, so that's the reason why the Lord was telling our people not to deal with these people. Okay, with the heathen. Okay, to stay away from their mannerism, from their ways of life. Okay, because it would be a snare unto us. Okay, we're not to follow after idols. The Lord is a jealous power, and he's the only living power, and he's dealing with us, Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, so the Lord gave strict commandments not to deal with these nations at that time, because they would pollute the mind of Israel. Okay, so it says here, verse 3, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. Okay, so that's where he went off. Not the fact that he had multiple women, but the fact that they persuaded him to follow after idols. As it says, for it came to pass when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, his power, as was the heart of David, his father. Okay? It says here, I'll jump to verse 5. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Zidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and went not fully after the Lord Yahweh, as did David his father. Okay, then did Solomon build an high place for the Shemash, the abomination of Moab, in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon. And likewise did he for all his strange wives, which burned incense and sacrifice unto their gods. Okay, and the Lord Yahweh was angry with Solomon, because his heart was turned from the Lord Yahweh, the power of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice. Okay, and he had commanded him concerning this, that he should not go after other gods, but that he should not but he kept not that which the Lord Yahweh commanded. It says here, wherefore the Lord Yahweh said unto Solomon, for as much as this is done of thee, and thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee, and will give it to thy servants. Okay, so again, that's what happened. Okay, because of his disobedience, the Lord was angry with Solomon, and he rented the kingdom from him. Okay, and gave it unto his servants. Okay, I believe it was Rehoboam. Okay, it's Rehoboam or Jeroboam. I confuse the name sometimes, but yeah. So basically, that's what happened. The idolatry was the beginning of the downfall of Israel. Okay. And then again, like I said, the Lord is a jealous power. Every time that our people started worshiping idols and reverencing idols, okay, the evil pursued. Okay, and that's why, as it says, if all Israel was to turn to the east, face the east, and call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in truth and sincerity for salvation, he would have respect unto that plea, for that cry for help, just as he did in Egypt, and he would come and deliver us. Right? But in this time, only the elect, only the hopeful elect, or putting on as the elect and calling for salvation, calling for deliverance from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, which he will bring in the days to come, because we are in the last days of we are in the last hours of the last days. Okay, the prophecies are coming to pass quickly. Yahweh Shai is at the door. Okay, waiting to deliver us. All right. So again, that was the downfall of Solomon, and why Yahweh Shai will do even greater than Solomon, and will be even greater than Solomon, because the order and structure that he's bringing upon the earth is going to be a complete submission unto Yahweh, okay, and his law, statutes, and commandments, to the point where even the heathens will have to follow after the customs of the Lord, okay, because again, when Solomon was in rulership, he didn't push the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai onto the nations, okay. The nations were still following after their idols. The nation was still doing their wickedness, okay? Even if they were subject unto Israel in the fact of payments, okay? Which Yahweh Shai, when he returns, he will go even beyond only subjecting the heathens to payments. The heathens will have to forsake their idols and submit to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. As it says, at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee shall bow, okay? You see? And by submitting to Yahushai, that is synonymous to submitting to Yahweh himself. Okay, as it says, if you honor the Son as you honor the Father, he that honored not the Son as he honored the Father committed sin. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. That's the order that Yahweh has established on the earth. Okay, because again, Yahweh is too pure for us to even deal directly with him. Even us as Israelites, we have to go through Yahweh Shai, because he is the mediator. He is the one that could actually face Yahweh and plea on our behalf. Okay, and beg for us. Okay, so Yahweh has mercy on us, because we are nothing but, even our righteousness is as filthy rags in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. So again, that's it. So it says here, In Isaiah 19, I'll start at 1. It says here, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai rideth upon a swift cloud, which is the spiritual vehicles, okay, which the world calls UAPs or UFOs, okay, and it shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So the idols are going to be moved at the presence of Yahushai, okay, because just as it happened on the Dagon, okay, the god of those Hamites, okay, the god of that was ended up prostrated on the ground, facing facing the Ark of the Covenant. In a sense, that was synonymous. That was a representation to show that Yahweh is above the idols of the nations. Okay, because again, the idols of the nations are nothing but vanity because they're not real. Okay, they never existed. Okay, they have no power. Okay, compared to us who worship the true and only living power, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Okay, and I will set Egyptians against Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his neighbor, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Okay? And so again, they're going to turn to the idols, but they will not be able to deliver them from the evils that the Lord will bring upon the earth. And then that will solidify also the might of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because the elect, they're going to be delivered for believing in the Lord. But those that believe in those idols, Buddha, Jesus, those that claim that to be atheists, okay, whichever other philosophies or wine or madness that they believe in, okay, that's not going to be able to deliver them in the day of wrath. Okay, only those that have been ordained for salvation, predestined for salvation from the beginning, because of their piety, because of their faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, will be delivered in that day. Okay, so they will not be confounded. Okay, the worshippers of idols, they will be confounded. Okay, and they're gonna be alike unto the idols themselves, because just as the idols are dead, okay, never were alive, as it says, even those that created the idols are better than they. Okay, so even them are similar to those idols, because they were walking dead, not knowing that they were worshiping dead inanimated objects. Okay, so it says here, Revelation 19 and 10, and it reads, let me see. Oh, you see, it says here, and I fell at my feet to worship him, pertaining to that angel that came to see John the Revelator. And he said unto me, see it that thou doest not. I am thy fellow servant, and thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. So even the angel was telling, even the angel, which is greater than the idols, because they actually have power, okay, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, either on the left hand or on the right hand, okay, they actually have power, okay. They were telling John the Revelator not to worship them, okay, because there is a power above them, okay, you see, okay. So worship Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Those are the entities that have to be worshipped, okay. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, okay, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and that represents Yahushai, faithful and true, and in righteousness that he judge and make war. Okay, so when he returns, as it says, the Lord cometh in a swift cloud. That's how the Lord is going to return. And that white horse, okay, the horse meaning power, and white meaning pure, meaning righteous. Okay, so the Lord is going to come in that spiritual vehicle, okay, with a multitude of angels, okay, to show not only his might, but to destroy these other nations. Okay, he's going to judge the nations and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man by himself, that no man knew but he himself. Okay, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the word of the Most High, which is Yahushai. Okay, representation of Yahushai, because Yahushai is the word made flesh. Okay, he is the embodiment of the word. And if lo the for lo it speaketh of me, I come to do the will of Yahweh. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, I come in the volume of the book. Okay, Yahushai, if you actually pay attention, he's there in all this, in every, from Genesis unto Revelation. Yeah, it always speaks of Yahushai. He's the embodiment of the scriptures. Okay, so it says here, verse 14, and the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Okay, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, and that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he threaded the winepress in the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power. Okay, so he comes to exalt judgment upon all the nations. Okay, he comes to plead with all flesh. Okay, and that in that instance, that plead there is not to beg with all flesh. It's really to judge. Okay, it's not the same way that Yahushua is in the heavens pleading for Israel. No, in that sense, Yahushua is actually begging for us, is praying for us. Okay, that we may be delivered, as it says, I pray not that they be taken out of the world, but that they be preserved from the evils that are about to come. Okay, so that being said, let me see. It says here in Isaiah, Isaiah 9 and 6, for unto us a child is born, speaking of Yahushai, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end. And why is that? Because again, the Lord will establish righteousness on the earth, will push forth the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai even unto the nations, that they will have to submit to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, you see, that's what makes a difference between the kingdom of Yahushai and the kingdom of Solomon. Okay, his kingdom will be ruled according to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord Yahweh of hosts will perform this. Okay, you see. So again, that is the intention of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that the whole earth comes to know him and worship him. Okay, the right way. Okay. And again, the Lord will establish Israel as being a nation of kings and priests to show these nations how to properly reverence Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says here in Habakkuk 2, and let me see, verse 14, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters covers the sea. Okay, and and for that to happen, the worship of idols must come to an end. Okay. As it says, what fellowship had a believer with an infidel? Okay, can two walk together lest they be agreed? Okay, so the Lord Yahushua is really going to bring a new world order on the earth, man, a righteous new world order under the fear of the Lord. Okay, the whole world will have to acknowledge and fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and keep his law, statutes, and commandments, and that's what's going to bring the whole earth to be at rest. Okay, let me bring that out. Isaiah 14, and I'll start at it says here Isaiah 14, and I'll start at 5. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Okay, so Yahushai, when he returns, he's going to put all authority, all rule, all principalities under his feet. Okay, so the people acknowledge and know that he is the legitimate ruler of the earth under Yahushua, under Yahweh. Okay, under Yahweh. Okay, and that is the way that the Lord himself has established it. Everyone will have to acknowledge that that's the right way. Okay? And who smote the people in wrath with continual stroke. He that ruled the nation in anger is persecuted and unhindered. Speaking of Isa Edom, how he oppressed and destroyed many nations, okay, and put them in subjection. Even to this day, he keeps oppressing the world, even to the point where he's trying to establish a new world order, a new world captivity order. Okay, he's trying to implement slavery on a whole new scale, on a worldwide level. Okay, he wants to put the whole humanity in captivity under his new system, under his new technocracy. Okay, it says here the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. Quiet goes into peace. Okay, why? And they break forth into singing. Okay, so at the point where when Isa Edom will be destroyed, okay, the whole world shall be at ease. The whole world will be rejoicing at the downfall of the wicked. Okay, because it says what? When the righteous is in rulership, the earth rejoices, the people rejoice. Okay, so when Isa Edom is taken out of the ruler's seat, okay, the whole world is gonna rejoice. Even if before that they're gonna fight for Isa Edom. They're gonna try to join hand in hand with Isa Edom in their foolishness, okay, in their lack of wisdom, okay, because again, once they realize that the benefit of being in order under the Israelites, then they're gonna acknowledge that it was way better. It's way better to serve the children of the Most High than to follow after Satan. You see, these other nations are going to understand that. They're going to see the benefits of being under servitude to the profitable one, because Yahweh Shai is the one that's going to set everything in order. And when everything is in order, that brings forth peace, that brings forth quiet, that brings forth a soundness of mind. Okay, so everyone's going to be in order. Everything's going to be done the right way, and there's not going to be any confusion, because the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is not the author of confusion. So that confusion, that folly, that wickedness is going to be rooted out, is going to be done away with, and everything will be done according to the ways of the Creator, the way that He intended it to be. As it says, my ways are above, okay, your ways are beneath. Okay, so the Lord is going to bring that way of that above way of thinking to the earth, which is going to make everything flourish the right way, which again makes the kingdom of Yahweh Shai greater than the kingdom that Solomon established on the earth. And that is exactly the kingdom that we're looking for, the kingdom that we're seeking. All right. So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Yeah, until next lesson, Lord willing. Okay, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and willing well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect. Until next lesson, shalom, shalom, shalom.